one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kick, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. Well, in terms of moving all needles, I'm not sure too many guys do it better than the former UFC bantamweight champion Cody Garbrandt. Certainly has fallen on some hard times recently, but skill for skill, still one of the best guys in this division.
He's one of the best guys in the division, and you feel it. I called this fight down in Los Angeles, and you can feel that little something extra in the air as Garbrandt makes that walk to the octagon. This is a kid that was a state champion in wrestling as a freshman, second as a sophomore, and then didn't wrestle anymore because he wanted to focus on an A-plus athlete who has done it all sports and has the mental and the physical ability to once again.
His fighting style, when it's a little bit as exciting as any bit, prove again he is this division's. And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. 4 years with similar height and differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies, it's 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, Cody No Love Garbrandt. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready. Ready to fight?
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a base, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, some of the biggest ever. UFC 2, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Oh, it's a hell of a... Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad now. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Garbrandt's able to transition back to side control now. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
27 total strikes have landed for Cody Garbrandt. Well played. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Some nice back and forth action here. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Big body kick.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. All right, human backpack time of the fight. He's got his back here in a standing position. The straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got it hurt very bad.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Deep breath. Breathe. Into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, here's one. Listen. Your kicks are...
Fight.
Second round underway. Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly good use of it there in landing that jab. Oh, that left hand is money tonight. Punch is blocked.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Left punch is clean, followed by a right.
Take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. Oh!
Huge block there.
There it is.
Good punch lands. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
Keep moving. Here comes the hook.
What a punch. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh! Just missed with the left there. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Lands flush with that right hand. Strike. Got the single collar tie. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Final seconds here.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And that's the end of round number two. All right, so there's the end of the round. The cut on his lip is only getting worse. We've kept an eye on it tonight. The cut man is going to have to do some work here to try to prevent that from becoming more of a factor here in this next round. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Whoa!
He needs to start looking at this now because he's got his opponent hurt.
make
big toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh! Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish the fight.
Authority goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Gar. Lands the ground and pound strike here.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able.
That's it. Oh, and there comes the stoppage.
Forward. Oh my goodness.
Oh, absolutely one for the highlight reel right there. A tremendous kick to spell the end of the knife for his opponent, and for him, I should say. But flush, both beautiful extension on the kick, and the fight was really over as soon as that one made contact. I'm not even sure he was conscious when he hit the canvas. Outstanding performance here tonight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 40 of the third round, declaring the by knockout, Tony
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he by knockout. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world walking into an octagon and handily knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact,
right,
now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish.
Right.
Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Well, always exciting when this guy shows the fight card, Daniel. He is a mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds, the welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boston, Massachusetts, Mr. Tenacious. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Hamzat Bosch Chimaev. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. I can tell how excited you are. Chubb seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Just missed with the left there. Got the single collar tie.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection. Great action to get to that takedown.
Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again?
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts. Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish.
Nicely done. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Let me see that hook now.
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. And he landed the right hand there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Let's punch into that clinch this round. He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's looking for those knees, those elbows. All of that is good.
All right, round 2. Oh, man, I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that, and I'm going to tell you one thing, it does not feel good.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. Huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there.
The big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Knee to the body. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and he gets the takedown. Double leg. hammer fist. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Connects with a right. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
And back to his feet. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Straight punch lands.
All right, single collar tie now. Just out of range with that right hand. Right on the button. And now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get the night, that will land it right on the spot.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Lands a switch knee.
And they separate. That one certainly found the target. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Flips him with the left hand. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Really broken down with your striking. Keep that going. Inside low kick is awesome.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Oh, and that kick is blocked. Oh, collar tie. And now they are throwing. Oh, goes to the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish.
Bottom fighter trying to control, and he's out. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful.
As he gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Saint Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. How good is that right hand? Just missed with the leg kick.
Good punch.
Just misses with a left hook there.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
And he's out. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Allows him to get right back up.
He did a great job securing that ankle kick, but did not react quick enough to secure top position.
All right, so just like that, back to a standing position. We will see who has the advantage. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Hamzat Borzjamaya!
All right, so there he is, the celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you've got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. You should be very proud of his performance tonight.
This welterweight bout between Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz. All right, get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, the one, the only Nate Diaz, making the walk yet again. It's been a long time, but Nate Diaz is back tonight. He has put in all the right work. You know, few guys in this division work harder than Nate Diaz. It's good to see him back in the
And you notice it, John, right? The cardio. The cardio is one thing that stands out about Nate Diaz. He looks like he's just touching guys with all of the strikes, but the build-up from all the activity that he puts out usually will make his opponents wilt. And once he gets him to the ground, he's a jiu-jitsu black belt that can finish the fight with a number of submissions.
Yeah, he'll hit you with the open hand, too. He'll invoke that Stockton slap. Did you see that tonight?
Stockton slap, it's just so disrespectful. But I love watching. It's so Nate Diaz.
Gotta get you a Lafayette slap or something. Good to see Nate Diaz back here tonight, one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and they are all watching the pride of Stockton, California here tonight. All right, here he is, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, longtime representative of American Top Team. You know how happy it would make Dan Lambert if Masvidal could finally break through and win a UFC championship. He's as close to that level as he's been in his UFC career.
As he's ever been. He's finally on the cusp of earning what so many people have hoped for him. But that doesn't happen by accident. The reason he's this close now is because of the commitment that he has made to mixed martial arts. Commitment that he has made to evolving his game, going up to 170 pounds, and also using everything that he has in order to get to where he wants to be. Before, there might have been distractions. Now, Jorge Masvidal is solely focused on becoming a UFC champion.
Left his family to go compete in a reality show outside of the United States. Gave him a, it gave him a lot of focus and direction, and he has put all of that to good use here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 21 wins, 13 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 35 wins, 15 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. No better place to be on fight night. We are underway here at the T-Mobile Arena. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Nice combination there from Nate Diaz. We'll see if he can follow it up here, DC.
Nate Diaz in the volume, the precision. He's in your face from start to finish. Guy that will overwhelm you if you allow him to.
Come on now, recover. Let's move that head. Let's move that.
Oh, spinning back fist lands. Nice punch by Diaz. Trying to establish that jab once again. Diaz's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight. Straight punch lands.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop him, John, stop him.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. Diaz's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Lands a nice straight punch there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What do you follow up a great punch like this with? I'm excited to see what happens. Good punch lands.
The right hand just misses. And they separate. Back with that offering, DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Oh! Well, for years, Tyron Woodley had said Jorge Masvidal is the best boxer on this UFC roster. Certainly showed you the hands there, DC.
I mean, he's showing it, man. I mean, he's showing it, John. This guy has the ability to stand and box with anyone in the UFC, and that was on full display. He beat Nate Diaz.
Gamebred gets caught by the straight punch.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Gamebred gets hit with that hook. He's got to be careful here.
Another good stick to the head.
Beautiful right punch, follows it up with the left. Round two straight ahead. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. You're back, hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Start round two now, DC. Jorge Masvidal versus Nate Diaz. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. The shot is blocked by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Well, now if you're the opponent, you've really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
53 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. And above 50% too when it comes to the connection rate, landing with 51% accuracy against Jorge Masvidal. Try to establish that jab.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. How good is that right hand? Diaz's lower jaw looking extremely smooth. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Nice strike.
Just reached the midway point of the fight. Oh, beautiful jab from Nate Diaz. If he gets that weapon going early, could be trouble.
Yeah, he starts touching you with the jab over and over again, and then when he starts to let that right hand fly, you start to see real big reactions from his opponents.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Nice straight punch.
All right, good job by him there. Wow!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Whiffs on that offering. And he landed the right hand there. 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round number 2. So the crowd appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
This is it. Final round. 5 more minutes. You know he's gonna go for the takedown. You know that, right? So you gotta time that style.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. Third and final round. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, back in the day, he was thrown in backyards in the 305 alongside Kimbo Slice. Now he's one of the biggest superstars in the UFC and showing that he's still got plenty of work to do.
I mean, he's got plenty of work to do, and he has the swagger, a Miami swagger, that will allow him to capture the mind and the imagination.
Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
82 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. And striking with about 48% accuracy against Jorge Masvidal. Game break goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Huge right hand!
Another one.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, he might be out. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a... All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out or get that triangle. Oh, he's hurt. He's gone.
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that results in the KO here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling, He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Masvidal.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
To a featherweight tilt between Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. Well, he's got a key to the city of Lafayette, Louisiana, but with the present company, Daniel Cormier here, I'm not sure I'm going to go so far as to call him the king of Lafayette, but Dustin Poirier has become a UFC champion, and he remains one of the best lightweights in the world.
If he's not the king of Lafayette, he's one of the kings of the UFC's lightweight division. A phenomenal striker, has such great boxing, big, strong, long arms, and an ability to fight through so much adversity to try and accomplish his goals. He's one of the most exciting fighters in the lightweight division, but also has the ability to knock you out and just outgrind you over 25 minutes.
And at times, competing as a featherweight, he was almost a victim of his own success. He did so well that he stayed down there. Of course, since moving up to 155 pounds, he has put his best foot forward, and he draws yet another elite lightweight in this spot tonight. All right, so here he is, DC, the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, former two-division UFC champion Conor McGregor, and a lot of people thought maybe he wouldn't come back to the proving ground. He's got a lot to prove when it comes to his MMA legacy, and as such, McGregor returns to the octagon here tonight.
When you talk about Conor McGregor, you're talking about a star that transcends mixed martial arts. We've seen a lot of people come and go, but no one has ever reached the level of Conor McGregor. And you think he's just a talker. No, there is a ton of substance to everything that he does. From the moment he stepped into the octagon, he said what he was going to do, and he eventually did it. From knocking guys out left and right to becoming a two-division champion, knocked out Jose Aldo, knocked out Eddie Alvarez. There's just too much to say about the Notorious.
And I'm glad you put it that way, because he is this larger-than-life character, and I think at times people lose sight of just how skilled a martial artist this is. Elite striker, tremendous distance management. Few move better on the feet than Conor McGregor, and he'll look to put those striking skills to good use yet again tonight as Conor McGregor returns. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. McGregor is 26, Poirier is 31. McGregor will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
This is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Leving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
The fighters touch him up.
ready?
Well, hopefully you can table the Louisiana bias here tonight as Dustin Poirier takes on Conor McGregor. You know Poirier's been chomping at the bit to get this rematch. Ask and you shall receive.
He's finally gotten it, and he had to really claw and scratch to get back to this position. Conor disposed of him very quickly in the first fight. Dustin feels as though he's done everything necessary to change the outcome in the second attempt.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by McGregor. Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, huge elbow there. Oh! He's out!
He got him!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched play.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 33 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
So the celebration is on. Coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Jon Jones. All right, so here he is, one of, if not the greatest to ever put on a pair of 4-ounce gloves. Jon Bones Jones. Daniel, this is the only man who has ever solved your game in a mixed martial arts setting. Johnny Bones back for more tonight.
For me, I understand how special Jones is because he is the guy that's been able to beat me twice. But when you go down and you look at the resume, you start with Shogun Rua, then you have the Rashad Evans and the Rampage Jackson, then you have myself, Alexander Gustafsson. It is a list of Hall of Famers that not many people can match when they say match your resume against mine. Jon Jones is a special talent, and he has shown that every time he has fought the very best the UFC has to offer.
You put it well. In terms of the strength of schedule, I think he has the best resume of any UFC champion of all time. And of course, as he makes the walk here tonight, he puts that status on the line yet again. All right, so here he is, the inimitable last style bender, Israel Adesanya, still undefeated as a mixed martial artist. DC, you tried to bring him in to emulate Jon Jones back in the day, and he's such a meticulous, thoughtful guy that he said no because Luke Rockhold was in that gym and he thought he might have to fight him.
He knew that at some point he would reach Luke Rockhold in his division, so he said, you know what? I want to help you, DC, but I can't because of what's going to happen going forward in my career. He did not want to put Luke or himself in such an awkward situation. How about forward thinking? How about forward thinking that could have come to pass only a few short years later? But in Israel Adesanya, you also have the mentality, but the fighting ability to become a UFC champion in only 12, 13 months.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Jones is 2 years his senior. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Levine. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. It's Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a look-see-do fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, John Bones Jones! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya!
Okay, protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner. You ready?
Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Big elbow there, lands.
Ah, that jab hurt him.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh! Adesanya gets caught with that punch.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all limbs.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he landed the strike that he was looking for.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Under 2 minutes to go. Swing and a miss on the counter. Misses with the right hand.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, straight right. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya.
Oh, nice uppercut. Yeah. Good takedown defense by Israel.
Oh, massive kick to the head. Oh! And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match, opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, here we go with round two. Round one, pretty good, not great, but some action on both sides.
We can't always hope for fireworks, John.
Yeah.
Sometimes we got to deal with the ebbs and flows of a fight. In round number one, you saw both guys have success. Let's see who really charges out ahead in the second round.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Adesanya gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Adesanya. Jones leaning on the kicking game here tonight, DC. Pretty good strategy.
And that is usually what he leads with. He's a great kicker. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. You don't really stand. You take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
He has really picked up the here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. But we call on the numbers here. These are unofficial, but 42 total strikes of John Jones. Well, 50% of the connection rate with 49% accuracy tonight thus far against Israel Adesanya.
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
Oh, wow. Huge head kick. His misses are entertaining. Jones gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Flush right hand is true. 30 seconds to go. Push kick there to the body. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. How about those 5 minutes?
Okay, there's no way you got that. You lost out. Okay, but we're going to take this next one back. You know you can do it. We're going to stick to our striking. You can't hang.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it going into fight.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck and he will have to submit.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Oh, he slams him to the ground. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away, and try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. So unofficially, 63 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. And above 50% too when it comes to the connection rate, landing with 51% accuracy against Israel Adesanya. So he's looking for that left hand. Not there.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple. Huge connection right there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Real quick leg kick.
Shot is blocked there by Adesanya. Oh, thunderous leg kick. Lifted a little bit, tried to stay upright. But man, changes levels now, DC.
Oh man, he was in a single, got to the high crotch. Nice big takedown. What a technique, what a takedown. Great high impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the broadcast.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
That's right. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Great punch. Oh, nice. Nice.
Adesanya gets lit up by that tree. Whoa! Diving punch lands.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. Oh, he got him hurt bad.
Good work from the top here by Jones. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Side control now.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Back to the feet now.
Nice punch lands. His double leg shot.
Oh, the crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that.
All right, side control now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat.
And this might just be a matter of time. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you.
That'll do it! And that'll do it!
Wow! What a fight!
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight. Just before the end of that round, a huge shot that drops his opponent and ultimately spells the end of the fight. Referee jumps in there furiously to stop the fight. That is a crazy, crazy knockout just at the end of the round. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, John Jones!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
It is a lightweight showdown between Max Holloway and Sean O'Malley. All right, here he is, for my money, Mike, the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Well, his 13-fight winning streak is no more, but Max Holloway still makes this walk here tonight as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. When it comes to pressure, preparation, cardio, few guys are going to be able to match what this Hawaiian brings to the table.
And he can do it all. He's got great ability to get back up once he's taken down. He has takedown ability, but it's the range and the distance management that makes Max Holloway such a problem for everyone at 145 pounds. He doesn't seem as though he's throwing 100% effort with every strike. He's just touching you.
Right.
But the accumulation of damage that Max Holloway will put on you will make guys just fold in front of him, as we saw with Ortega and in both Jose Aldo fights.
He's a big featherweight. We have seen him compete at 155 pounds. He has said he wants to move up to welterweight before his UFC
And
career
beat me.
is
He
said
also
and
said
done.
he wants to beat me.
Yeah, he wants a shot at the heavyweight chair. Don't hold your breath. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with the same height and some differences in reach. How about some Bruce Buffer?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist. Professional 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Waianae, Hawaii, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, good thing to lose in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Taking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a little.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
How good is that right hand? Just misses with the right.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now.
Nice punch by Holloway.
Let me see that.
Oh, straight right. Oh, that right hand is on point. Oh! Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step in getting him to slow down and fight at your pace.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. So, hurt him. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh, super punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. 2 minutes now to go. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Max Blessed Holloway. Effective punch there by Holloway. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Whiffs on the right hand. Taken down now by Holloway. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's gonna start looking to land big shots from the top.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Final seconds here of round 1. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Stop, stop. All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns with your strikes. Let's get him on the ground.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up, he threw it straight, threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Swing and a big miss by Holloway. Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. Pretty good straight punch there by Sean O'Malley.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, that'll ring your bell. Head kick. Oh!
Big combination.
Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out is... You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh! Nice kick there by Sean O'Malley. Oh, straight right.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Punch coming, it's blocked. Lands the right hand.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. Nice punch lands.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Back and forth we go. O'Malley's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Out of range with that one. Another shot lands upstairs. Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Holloway. 10 seconds to go.
Big body kick lands.
All right, round three. Next. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
Beautiful, man. He's hurt. You had him right there, man. You're going to close this off. You're going to do this round.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous two rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. What corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds? Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Big punch lands through the middle.
Just misses with the jab there. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. O'Malley gets touched by that kick to the body. missed with that jab attempt there.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Big punch lands. Ooh. That right hand hurt him a little bit. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, straight right. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes. Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again?
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying because he shot many takedown attempts and he finally has secured one.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Holloway's back inside control here. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motion on the mat.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Final seconds of round 3. Oh, landing a punch with the left hand now, so certainly putting it all together on the feet tonight.
Doing a lot of work with his offhand.
All right, so there's the Horde. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
All right, you ready? You ready? Let's go for it.
That's a big strike.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Whoa! He's out!
He got it! What a fight!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 34 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
I'm still wins.